Hello and welcome to Libertine MTG, and today we've got a fun one for you guys. Finally got my hands on Lorwyn Eclipsed Play Booster set. I am super excited for this. Big fan of the art. Quick little background about me. Well, first off, welcome. First video, new channel. Pretty exciting stuff. I've been watching, like packet openings and box openings and battles and breaks and a lot of commander content, and finally decided to start making some of my own. I've only been, playing for about a year, a little over a year actually. It was like November of 2024 where I kind of got the bug and the itch for this, and it's been game over ever since. I've definitely been playing a lot of Commander, building a bunch of decks, and I actually got my wife to build a few decks as well. I got the Final Fantasy set's really what did it for her. I was able to convert her. She likes more of the deck building part and the playing. I'm a good mix of both playing and collecting. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that. This is great. Big fan. It's a little sweet. The draft archetype little insert. So yeah, like I was saying, I've only been playing for like a year, so still lots to learn. I obviously don't have like all the different mechanics memorized or what may synergize well together. Like a couple examples of decks I have like an Edgar Markov, like Oops All Vampires deck. I also have like a Heir Apparent, like tribal deck I kind of put together. I just like making some fun stuff. Then I have the Y'shtola Knight's Blessed deck from the Final Fantasy 14 Precon that I've been working on upgrading. So let's get into it. Now I'm gonna mix these up a little bit. I promised the wife that she could have a few to open for herself, so we're just gonna do a little mixy mix. All over. Alright, so she asked to roll you a few, so for the three, so these three, I'm gonna go to her. I'm gonna set these aside over here. And alright, let's get started. Why don't you guys let me know down below in the comments what's your favorite set? What set was coming out or was out that either got you into playing Magic or was out when you started? And do you have any like favorite particular cards or like commanders that you like to build around? All right. So I do believe, now I don't know like the pack trick, where you move a few to the back or what have you, because I'm, like I said, still fairly new to this. But I do believe from the other videos I've seen that this is in order from common to rares into the back. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. I will say though, I am really excited for the do these have the pull tabs? No. Really excited for to build an elf ball deck with High Perfect Morcant, as I'm sure everybody else is. Oh, and also I have the precons I managed to get my hands on as well. So I will have future videos kind of going through those deck lists and stuff. I haven't researched them at all, so I'm not familiar other than what the face commanders are going to be. Alright, so first pack, how exciting. Now, the art in this set is what got me really excited, and B, I like how Magic went back to kind of the core stuff that I know a lot of people either love or hate Universes Beyond. I got into Magic by picking up a Doctor Who precon deck, so it's good for drawing new players in, but I can also feel for the folks who've been around a lot longer with Magic the Gathering that they prefer some of the more core lore sets. Let's go. So real quick, I just want to see. Oh, look at that. I actually grabbed two there. So we got a Kithkin token and the Elf token on the other side. And big fan of the full art lands for sure. I got a foil forest. So I'm going to make a couple piles here. Let's make a little room. So we're going to do like all the lands here shock lands and stuff, and then we'll get our kind of rare mythic piles going. Obviously, it'd be really cool to hit any of the special guests in this set, but we shall see. For these first probably several packs, I'll probably go a little slower because, like I said, I haven't researched all of these, and I'm newer to Magic as a whole. So we got Blighted Blackthorn, Unexpected Assistance, Keep Out. That's cool art. Big fan of that one. Lisa Lana Informant, Elf Scout, very cool. Nice little Surveil ETB trigger. Bone Club Berserker, Bog Slither's Embrace, Changeling Wayfinder, Stoic Grove Guide, and then you got the uncommons. We have Springleaf Drum, Creekwood Safe Right, Rhyme Chill. Oh, nice. First mythic hit, and it's a Johnny. Too cool. It's really cool to see a Johnny get reprinted. I don't know if this is a reprint or a totally new like version of a Johnny. Probably one of my favorite sets, especially because when I was first starting out, was Foundations, like the different Planeswalkers, all the cool commander kind of decks you could build out of that. A lot of fun. So we got our first mythic hit. Let's set you down. And uncommon Vinebred Brawler, Elf Berserker. Man, cool art. Alright. Nice. Pack number 2. Alright. So we got Reluctant Downguard, Kithkin, another Lisa Lana Informant, Bone Club Berserker, Bog Slither's Embrace, Temporal Cleansing, Mischievous Sneakling, Sneakling, Changeling Wayfinder, Thirst for Identity, Squawk Roaster, Perfect Intimidation. That looks cool. And then Thought Weft Charge. And then for first rare, Brigid's Command. Brigid's Command? Not too sure. Really cool art though. Kindred Sorcery Kithkin. Very cool. Definitely good for Kithkin Tribal token deck. And then Morkant's Eyes for the foil on the back. Basic Plains, and Elf Treasure Token. Very cool. Alright, so we'll go. Where's Mythics? Excellent. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, starting off Temporal Cleansing, Appeal to Erdu, Wildvine Pummeler, Flamekin Guildweaver, Dawnhand Eulogist, very cool. It seems like the poster art for the set from what I've seen. Feisty Spikeling, Rooftop Percher, Shine Striker, let's go Rainbow. That is cool. Big fan. Big fan of the art. Wanderbrine Trapper, Perfect Intimidation, Thought Weft Charge. Oh, grabbed a couple. Okay. This one I like a lot because it's only a 2-drop for 2/2 with First Strike Lifelink. And then whenever it attacks, I can put a creature card with mana value X or less from my hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, where X is the number of attacking creatures you control. This is an easy sleeve in for any decks that rely on token generation and going really wide. Easy sleeve in. I'm setting that aside, and then we got foil, Bone Club Berserker, Full Art Mountain, and token. Excellent. Now, for me personally, like I'm a big fan. I like collecting these a lot. I like opening them. I like building decks. I don't necessarily always go for like trying to hit like the most valuable, expensive cards out of the set. It obviously it is nice to hit some of those kind of grails, if you will, but I'm a big fan of just kind of more playability, cool looking art, and stuff that really fits into the themes of the decks that I'm building. Alright, let's see. Riverguard's Reflexes, Wildvine Pummeler, Flamekin Guildweaver, Dawnhand again, Stratosaur, Elemental, Kill the Iridu, Flaring Cinder, ooh, Boggart Curse Crafter. I forget the name of this border treatment. I think it was like the Fairy Tale border treatment. Big fan of this art for sure. Definitely a big appeal to me. Very pretty. Great stuff. Nice to know that. I'll put the alt art too in like the rare mythic pile. Those are fun. I like those. Nameless Inversion. A lot of Merfolk in this too. Eclipsed, Marrow. Dream Harvest. Oh, it's as the rare. What do you do? Dream Harvest, 5, Hybrid Demir. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of the library to leave exiled cards total remaining value of 5 or greater. Until end of turn, you may cast cards to exile this way. What? That's really cool. I actually have a Demir zombie tribal deck that I'm kind of refining. That might be a decent sleeve-in for it, for sure. And then the other rare is another sorcery. Bloodline Bidding. Convoke. Choose a creature type, return all creature cards. Nice. So it seems like what I'm picking up on anyway in this set, there's a lot of really good tribal synergies for like a Kithkin, Merfolk, Elves, etc. And then we got foil Iron Shield Elf, and then land token. Awesome, awesome. Pretty good start so far. Let's see. Alright. Gallant Foul Knight. Safe Right Cavalry. We got Reckless Ransacking. Scarblade Scout. Aquatex? Yeah, Aquatex Defenses. Gravelgill Scoundrel. Foraging Wickermaw. It's cool to see more Scarecrows. The only other Scarecrows that, at least for me personally, I can remember seeing was from like the Innistrad, like Innistrad Remaster sets. I got to open a few of those and found some. Bristlebane Outrider. Meander's Guide. Goat Nap. That one's fun. Creatures of Goat. Oh, this reminds me, there's another like goat card. I forget the name of it top of my head, but that you can take from other players and get some benefit from it. This might be a good one to have with it. Wanderwine Farewell. And then for the rare Figure of Fable. Look at that. Very cool card. Very cool art. What does this one do? So hybrid. It becomes a scout with 2/3, 1 and 2 hybrid. If it's a scout, it becomes a soldier. Oh, and then 3 and 3 hybrid if it's a soldier. Oh, that's cool. So you can keep kind of leveling it up each turn by paying off the different mana costs. Very fun. And then Pestered Wellguard, foil, basic land, and the Kithkin token. Very nice. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, oh, get these moved over real quick. Colorath Mystic, Tributary Vaulter, Unforgiving Aim, Reckless Ransacking, Scarblade Scout, Mischievous Sneakling, Stalactite, there you go, Stalactite Dagger, Protective Response, Morkant's Loyalist, very cool. Good in an elf travel deck for sure. Eclipsed Flamekin, Omni Changeling, and for Lockmare, Horse Serpent, 2/4/5, enters a 3 -1/-1. 1 in the blue, remove a counter, draw 2 in the blue, remove 2, create counters, and then you can tap and stun. That's really cool. It's also really cheap. That's great. Let's go ahead and put that there. And then Marrow Sky Swimmer. The foil, then land token. Very nice, very cool. What are y'all's favorite card from this set in particular? Do you have a favorite kind of creature type, like the elementals or giants or Kipkin, boggles, and such? Alright. Here we go. Let's go. We got starting off with Shore Lurker, Unforgiving Aim, Elder Auntie, Blight Rot, Colrath Mystic, Colrath Zealot, Spiral into Solitude, Gut Splitter Gang, Rhymekin Recluse, Pummeler for Hire, and then we have Spry and Mighty for a rare. 2 creatures in. Oh, cool. Very nice. And then another. Oh, very cool. We got our first Shockland, Swamp Mountain. So I believe what Rakdos. Those are the colors. Like I'm still learning all of the terms. Land, Swamp Mountain. Very cool. Gotta love the Shocklands. And then Flamekin Guildweaver, Mountain, and token. Very nice. First Shockland hit for this box. Love to see it. Alright. Alright. Aquitex Defenses. Shore Lurker. Evolving Wilds. So, I don't know if any of you guys watch Bad Boy Gaming. I'm a big personal fan. He actually was kind of part of the inspiration for me to start doing this. And for the longest time, kind of binge watching all this stuff, I at first thought he was serious about the whole how Evolving Wilds is a super broken card and now it's a misprint. It unfortunately took me a couple episodes, or a couple videos rather, to catch on he was being sarcastic. So I always like to keep a lookout for these just for fun. Let's see. Guiltleaf's Embrace. Tweeze, very fun. That's fun art. Okay. Wary Farmer. Glaring Cinder. Shine Striker. Soulbright Seeker. Pitiless Fists. Wanderbrine Trapper. And for rare, we have Flitterwing Nuisance. And then, oh, another rare. Endblaze Epiphany. X damage. Very cool. That's fun. And it's in foil. Like I said before, I'm not sure like what any of the values are for probably a lot of these. I know they'll definitely go down as kind of the pre-releases and stuff for that end. We got land token. So as far as the pre-con decks go, what are your favorites? Are you leaning more toward the elementals or more to the blight counter mechanics for the two? Personally, I'm kind of excited to the blight ones myself. I do tend to like the more kind of black colored deck themes for sure, personally. Alright, so we got Tributary Vaulter, Guiltleaf's Embrace, Tweeze, Blighted Blackthorn, Unexpected Assistance, Stalactite Dagger, Wary Farmer, Boggart Mischief, Moonlit Lamenter, Pitiless Fist, Soulbright Seeker, and Ashling Rekindled for the rare. Not too familiar with this one. I've heard some good things about it here, and it's kind of do a little flip over. I do love the kind of light dark blend in this set for sure. Actually, right now, and I do like how at first main phase you can just pay a mana to transform for sure. That's a lot of fun. And then foiled common, foraging Wickermaw, and forest. Oh, one of these. These are fun. Those are handy if you don't have enough tokens or the right tokens that you're looking for. Cool. Alright, let's see. Alright. Flame Chain Mauler, Heirloom Auntie, Glamourmite, Sun Dappled Celebrant, Assert Perfection, Brambleback Brute, Moonglove Extractor, Impolite Entrance, Wretched Wretch, Lofty Dreams, Misalana Dignitary. Oh, pulled a couple, and we got a rare Brigid Clashon's Heart. Clashons? Yeah, Clashons, I think. Clashon's Heart, Kithkin Warrior. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, make a Kithkin creature token. Another fun token tribal. Excuse me. Very cool. I like the art for that a lot. And then we got Lasting Tarfire Foil. And then the mountain. Very nice. Alright, and next up, what do we got? Wild Unraveling, Riverguard's Reflexes, Surly Farrier, Cinder Strike, Barbed Bloodletter, Stratosaur, Prideful Feastling, Chitinous? Yeah, I think that's Chitinous. Chitinous Graspling, Boldware Aggressor, Encumbered Rejerry, then Voracious Tome Skimmer. What do we got? And then, Champions of the Perfect. Another good elf card. The rare, put that there. Cinder Strike for the foil. And foil planes. Alright, and next we have Burning Curiosity, Biovile Boggart, Runaway Together. See, I really like the art for that. I thought the art was cute in Foundations, Runaway Together, but this is great stuff. Big fan. Liminal Hold, Dawn's Light Archer, Prideful Feastling, Gangly Stompling, Nightmare Sower, Virulent Emissary, Hovel Hurler, and Disruptor of Currents for the rare. Merfolk Wizard with Flash Convoke. When it enters, you turn up to one other target non-land permanent to owner's hand. Very cool. And another rare. Winnowing. This one I have seen and I've heard a lot of good things about. Then you play your sacrifice. Very cool. I like this effect. This will probably go into one of my, probably my Heir Apparent deck that I built, but we'll see. Let's look at other decks to build and other ideas. Bog Slither's Embrace for the foil. And land. Okay, here we go. Unexpected Assistance, Keep Out, Alana's Informant, Bone Club Berserker, Bog Slither's Embrace, Spiral into Solitude, Wary Farmer, Dose of Dawnglow, Prisma Basher, Gathering Stone, Sourbread Auntie. A lot of different Auntie cards in this set too. Those are really fun. And then we have, Tent of First Year, Vampire Cleric. Very cool for the rare. And then we have Feed the Flames, foil. Alright. Almost. There we go. Alright, Summit Sentinel, Wanderbrain Preacher, Tend the Springs, Gristle Glutton, Boggart Prankster, Colorath Zealot, Marrow Sky Swimmer. Ooh, look at that. The alternate art borderless again for a deep channel duelist. Very cool. Keep that up here. And then Eclipsed Kithkin, Omni Changeling, Morkant's Loyalist. Nice. And then we got Sapling Nursery. This is a pretty fun rare. I like the alternate art for this as well. It's very cool. I'm going to put that there. And then a Graveshifter foil for the foil. Alright. Anybody have any like favorite commander, I guess, archetype or tropes? Like, what kind of decks do you like to build? You like your tokens, your like control, stuff like that? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I'll be interested to see what all y'all's ideas are. Well, let's see, we got Blightrot, Colorath Mystic, Tributary Vulture, Guiltleaf's Embrace, Cinder Strike, Moon Glove Extractor, Chaos Spewer, Moon Vigil Adherence, yep. Giant Fall, Everstrike's Gift, Tanafel Rhyme Speaker, and oh, Curious Colossus for a Mythic. Very nice. It's cool to see some more giants in this set too. They're ones I don't really have a lot of ever, so it might be fun to put some more giants into my deck for sure. And then a foil Glister Baron. Swamp token. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Alright, Shore Lurker. Hey, look at that. Another busted Evolving Wilds. Guiltleaf's Embrace. Tweeze. Blighted Blackthorn. Stalactite Dagger. Mischievous Sneakling. Vinebred Brawler. Kindle the Inner Flame. Rhymekin. And Twilight Diviner for the rare. Very cool. And another rare. Reese the Evermore. Flash enters. Another. Very cool. Foil Midnight Tilling. Awesome, not bad. Got some good mythic hits and some rare hits for sure. Definitely gonna sleeve some of these into some of my deck builds. Alright. Oh, alright, Crossroads Watcher, Enraged Flamecaster, Auntie Sentence, Summit Sentinel, Wanderbrain Preacher, Feisty Spikeling, Prideful Feastling, Blossoming Defense, Explosive Prodigy, Gnarlbark Elm, and nice, Overgrown Tomb, 2 Shocklands. I'm not sure what the pull rate is for these or for the number in the box, but 2 so far. I'm definitely going to take it. No complaints. And, ooh, Soul Immolation for the Mythic. Very fun. I don't play in like any mono red or Rakdos colors too often, so it might be fun to actually build a couple because we have some really good red ones in this set for sure. And then foil Wildvine Pummeler. And swap. Okay. See if we can get a 3rd Shockland. That would actually be pretty fun. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever pulled like the whole set of them out of a single box, but who knows? First time for everything. Let's see, Dream Caesar, Wonderwine Distractor, Liminal Hold, Dawnlight's Archer, Burning Curiosity, Scarblade's Malice, Chaos Spewer, Gravelgill Scoundrel, Goatnap, Moonlit Lamenter, Boggart Mischief, and Sunderflock in the alternate art borderless. Very nice. Man, that's really cool too. Like, I heard they got the original artist from the Lorwyn sets before to come in and do the art for these. Very nice, very nice. That there, and then Gravelgill Scoundrel for the foil. Alright. Hey, if you guys are still around, I appreciate you for sticking around, especially for my first video. Any tips, tricks, or things that you'd like to see, please let me know. I am all for constructive criticism to help improve the channel so I can bring you guys more of the stuff that you want to see. Alright, so we got Midnight Tilling, Feed the Flames, Dream Caesar, Silver Guild Peddler, Sun Dappled Celebrant, Stoic Grove Guide, Rooftop Percher, Thoughtweft Lieutenant, Eclipsed Boggart. Cool. Man, I know I've said it multiple times already, but this art, it's chef's kiss. Definitely top notch. Sizzling Changeling, Shimmerwild's Growth, and for the rare we have a Lava Leaper, Elemental Creature, and then foil Changeling Wayfinder. Alrighty, and next up we got Brambleback Brute, Scarblade's Malice, Blossombind. I like the art for this one, it's really cool. Gallant Foul Knight, Safe Right Cavalry, Reckless Ransacking, Chitinous Graspling, Flame Braider, Crib Swap. Oh, that's kind of cool. Glamour Gifter, Shimmer Creep, and we have Selfless Safe Right for the rare. Very cool. This one's pretty neat. Splash Convoke. When it enters, choose a creature type. Other permanents you control that type, hexproof, indestructible till end of turn. Another great for an elf tribal, for sure. And Champion of the Clashan. Oh, very cool. And in the foil, Kithkin Night Flash, Behold Kithkin, exile, +1/+1 other Kithkin. When it leaves, return exiled card to your hand. Very cool. Alright. Blossombind, Gallant Foul Knight, Safe Right Cavalry, Eldoranti, Blightrot, Foraging Wickermaw, Kolrav Zealot, Dawn Blessed Pennant. Very cool. Choose. Ooh. ETB life gain triggers for creature types. Nice. Then we have Eclipsed Elf, Twin Flame Travelers, Nameless Inversion, and for the rare Grub Storied Matriarch in the borderless. Look at that. Goblin Warlock, Menace. When it enters or transforms, return up to one goblin card from your graveyard to hand. Let's see what it transforms into. Grub the Notorious Auntie. Very fun. And foil Feisty Spikeling. Cool. Pretty pleased with the hits so far, personally. Definitely glad we got 2 Shocklands. I was expecting maybe only 1. So that's actually kind of a neat treat. Alright, next up. Let's see. Alright. Scarblade Scout, Aquatex Defenses, Shore Lurker, Unforgiving Aim, Elder Auntie, Mist Metal Council, Ferdoch Core, Shapeshifter, Eclipsed Realms for the land. Oh, excuse me. Enters. Okay, so another creature type will add adds the mana color. Very cool. Swat Away, Kithkeeper, and there we go. High Perfect Morcant. I was hoping to pull this one. Definitely going to be building an elf deck around her for sure. A lot of hype for this one, and I can definitely see why. Oh, and we have Meek Attack for a Mythic. That's cool. What do you do? So you're an enchantment. Pay 1 in the red, put a creature card with total power, toughness 5 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. And they're hasted and then sack at the next end step. Very cool. Very aggressive. Definitely fitting to be in red. And then Great Forest Druid for the foil. Alright, we're getting there. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 other packs after this one. Thanks for sticking around. Always a fun time. And let's see what else we can get. Crossroads Watcher. Enraged Flamecaster. Auntie Sentence. Wanderwine Distractor. Wanderbrine Preacher. Gangly Stompling. Mist Meadow Council. Well, that's cool. I like the eyes in that. It's very ominous. Kinsbale Aspirant. Prismatic Undercurrents. Boulder Dash. Noggle the Mind. And for the rare, Tristan's Command. Kindred Sorcery Elf. Cool, cool. And Clishawn Festival Foil. Excellent, excellent. So do you guys prefer just buying singles, or are any of you out there kind of like me where you enjoy just kind of ripping the packs and kind of seeing what you get? Obviously, buy singles if you're looking for something specific, but it is also just a lot of fun to open up booster packs for sure. So we got 10 the Sprigs, Gristle Glutton, Boggart's Prankster, Runaway Together, Timid Shield Bearer, Midnight Tilling, Gangly Stompling, Chitinous Graspling, Unbury, Unwelcome Sprite. Oh, look at the little guy chomping Changeling. That's adorable. And for the rare, another Winnowing. Very cool. Nice, nice. Don't hate that. And foil Boggart Prankster. And then foil Swamp. Alright. Let's see. Last 3. Oh, and then for the 3 I set aside for the wife to open, I'll definitely be posting up if she got any really big or cool hits out of her packs. Which seems to happen. You give someone like, hey, you can open these and keep them, and then they wind up pulling the Grail card from the set. So who knows? We'll see what happens. So we have Feed the Flames, Bile Boggart, Silver Gill Peddler, Gold Metal Nomad, Great Forest Druid, Mist Meadow Council, Ferdoch Core, Illusion Spinners, Personify, Stingslinger, ooh, Morn Song Aria for the rare. This was kind of cool. It's also kind of mean too, from at least what I can tell from it. So players can't draw cards or gain life. And then at the end of each player's draw step, the player loses their life, searches their library for a card, put it into their hands, and shuffles. Now, I forget the name of the card, but I do know there's another one that combos with this that essentially means you get to just play everyone else's decks and cards for them while they do this effect. If you know it, put it down in the comments. I'd be kind of curious to see what that is, or if I can remember. Okay, so that's definitely gonna go. Got 2. And Gloom Ripper for the other rare. Little Elf Assassin action, very nice. Then a foil Springleaf Drum. There and there. Alright, final 2. Let's see. Maybe 3rd Shockland, who knows? That would be actually really neat. Let's see. Alright, Barbed Bloodletter, Wild Unraveling, Keep Out, Crossroads Watcher, Enraged Flamecaster, Auntie Sentence, Gravelbill Scoundrel, Foraging Wickermaw, Thirst for Identity, Squawk Roaster, Perfect Intimidation for the rare. Oh, Steam Vents. Yes. Okay, that's cool. 3 Shocklands and 3 different Shocklands. None of them were duplicates up to this point. Very nice. Very good hits. Super stoked for that. And then Foil Reckless Ransacking. Very cool. Ooh, home pile. Apparently spoke that one into existence. Alright guys, last pack magic, at least last pack for me anyway. Let's see if we get anything good. If you've been here all the way up till now, I really appreciate the support. And feel free to stick around for future videos. Gonna have some more unboxings coming up for sure. Alright, Great Forest Druid, Flame Chain Mauler, Heirloom Monty, Glamourmite, Gold Metal Nomad, Assert Perfection, Feisty Spikeling, Mud Button Curse Tosser, Meander's Guide. Some of these names are great, I gotta say. They're fantastic. Okay, Bristlebane Outrider. What's next? Another uncommon, Wanderwine Farewell. And for a rare, Tam Mindful First Year. Very cool art. Gorgon Wizard. Each other creature you control has Hexproof. For very nice. And you can make them all colors. That's pretty sweet. And Foil Chaos Spewer. Alright guys, well, that'll do it for this box anyway. Let's do a quick recap here of all of our bigger hits, at least rares and mythics and the like. Steam Vents, yeah, very stoked. Gloom Ripper, the Aria, couple Winnowings. Oh, sorry, let me actually get you in frame, that might be kind of helpful, huh? Sneak Attack, Mommy Morcant. Great art for these. Yeah, no, these were good pulls. I'm very pleased with how this box turned out, for sure. Definitely want to open up another one of these. My understanding is you can get the special guest ones in normal play boosters, but of course, like, the pull rates for those are very slim, for sure. Very nice, look at that. Yeah, I mean, hey, 3 Shocklands, cannot hate it whatsoever. Got some of the commander cards I was looking for too, and we pulled a Johnny. Very nice. Well, hey guys, that'll do it for this opening. If you guys want to see any more, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.